Fine. So we are live now.
Oh, thank you.
So all the
Thank you.
students, to all the students, I hope you're able to uh, hear us very clearly. Can anybody confirm? Yes, sir, it's working fine. So I welcome all the aspirants and I welcome our esteemed guest, Satya Ranjan Prasad, sir, today. So I'll start with the brief introduction of sir. Sir is a very esteemed personality. Uh, so sir started as a probationary officer in 1985, and then he got selected in RBI and SEBI both. That's a very interesting part, and I would like to ask a question on this to sir once I'm finished with the introduction. So, sir had the option of joining either RBI or SEBI in the same year, but he chose SEBI over RBI, and that's very interesting to know. And he worked in SEBI for 26 long years. So we have a lot to learn from him, a lot to know from him today in this session. Apart from working in SEBI, there are various other accomplishments. Sir was sent on deputation, rather selected on deputation by the UAE government uh, to represent it or to contribute in Securities and Commodities Authority of UAE, which is also a regulatory body in UAE. And sir was also on deputation by Government of India to PFRDA, which we all know is a regulatory body for the pension sector, as an executive director. And at the same time, he was holding a post as a CEO of NPS Trust. So you can very well know see his experience in this field, SEBI, then PFRDA, CEO of NPS Trust. And not only that, Sir was appointed as technical member of NCLT by Government of India, which in itself is a very huge accomplishment. I hope we all know about NCLT, National Company Law Tribunal, which has judicial members and technical members, and Sir was one of the technical members in NCLT. And apart from this, Sir has served in several committees, uh, which were constituted by either SEBI, PFRD, or Government of India. In terms of qualifications, sir has a big list. Sir has done his BSc, MA, MBA Finance. He has also passed his CAB exam, also has a LLB degree, and sir also has a foreign exposure in terms of education. He has done a course in capital markets from City University of New York, USA. Sir, anything you would like to add or anything you would like to correct if I have misstated here?
Hello. First, good evening, everybody. And my sincere thanks for that introduction. I think you have covered almost everything. Nothing more to add on my part.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So,
Yeah.
sir, my first question in relation to your introduction itself, when I first interacted with you, I got to know that you got selected in RBI and SEBI both. Now, in today's generation, RBI holds a better brand name. Just because no RBI is always in news कि रेपो रेट बढ़ गया है, कम हो गया है, आरबीआई ने लोन की किस्त बढ़ा दी है, कम कर दी है. So most of the aspirants want to work for RBI. Obviously, SEBI is a good brand name now, but at that time, I think RBI was much more established than SEBI. So what made you join SEBI instead of RBI? What was going through your mind at that point in time?
So, first, good evening, everybody. And my sincere thanks, Mr. Garg, and all at EDITA for inviting me for this session. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you're very much audible, sir. Please continue.
So, let me tell you that I had a wonderful experience in SEBI. It was professionally very enriching and personally very fulfilling. What you have said about SEBI and RBI, there is a third dimension to that.
Hmm.
1985, I joined bank as a probationary officer that you've already mentioned in your introduction. So that was just, I was little more than 21 years and few months old. And yet I was youngest and senior most in my batch. So I had a very bright career there. Simultaneously, I was selected by Reserve Bank of India and also by SEBI. around the same time. So it was a very difficult choice.
Hmm.
I mean, there was pressure from the family, from the friends, from others that RBI is a, I mean, more reputed organization. It is
Hmm.
well established. Indeed, it is. No doubt
Hmm.
about that.
Hmm.
But despite all that, I prefer to come to SEBI. And let me tell you, after my 40 years of working career, today I will say that that was one of the best decisions I have ever taken in life. Okay.
Sir, but what was going through your mind at that
Okay.
point
So
in time? As you said,
my only consideration I am telling that the salary and the perquisites that time was almost same or similar in SEBI and RBI, even today. And some perquisites are better in SEBI as compared to RBI, I will say. So SEBI gave me 4 increments. On the initial pay scale of grade B officer, I was given 4 increments to protect my salary and bank. RBI gave me 3 increments.
hmm.
So that was a prime consideration.
Hmm.
One day I went to SEBI, RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Full day I spent there. Next day I came to SEBI, I spent the day there. And then I realized that no, the vibe is totally different in RBI and in SEBI. And
Hmm.
SEBI is the right place for me to continue. So
I
I
can
decided to come to SEBI.
I can very well relate to
Yeah.
what you're saying because after my engineering, I had two campus selections. So one day I went to IBM, and the next day I went to Mindtree, which is a consulting company, Bangalore. And the vibe was completely different. And I decided at that moment that this is the company I want to join. So sometimes I think it just strikes us that this is the place I want to be, and we now continue our career there. So it is nice to know, sir. And salary is obviously has always been a factor traditionally, and these days
Right.
also, salary is one of the major factor while we select any job. Uh, Now, sir, you have spent so many years in SEBI, almost, I mean, your entire life you have been working in SEBI or other regulatory bodies. So when you see back, what is the feeling you generate inside you? It is feeling of overwhelmed or feeling of satisfaction or feeling of uh, doing something great or contributing to the economy of country. What kind of feeling do you generate?
See, first I will say it's a wonderful organization. And as I said in the beginning, professionally it had been very enriching. And personally also, it was very fulfilling. I've learned a lot, I've contributed a lot.
Hmm.
Once we joined SEBI, around that time, SEBI was being set up. It was in the formative space. And today, and the day I left SEBI, it was considered one of the best regulators in the world, most
Hmm.
respected regulators in the world. So I feel that was a great achievement. That sense of, uh, I mean, what the policies we frame, I
Hmm.
feel proud in telling
Hmm.
that with a lot of a struggle, whatever rules, regulation we frame, policies we frame, that was applauded all across the world. After that,
Hmm.
many countries implemented that.
Hmm.
And let me add, some of the developed economies also, they further they included those policies that we have started in SEBI. It was very fulfilling, very enriching
Hmm.
experience
Hmm.
altogether.
And sir, what was the year when you joined SEBI?
It was 1994. I was selected in 1993. I
Hmm.
could join in 1994.
I think SEBI came into existence in 1992 itself.
1992
So,
only. So, I mean, that time the regulations were being framed,
uh,
policies were being, uh, before that, we have controller of capital issues.
uh.
And
So you would have seen it all, that Keter Park scam and everything
yes,
that
yes,
happened.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That changed the way, insider
Yeah.
trading laws came in and a lot of things happened. I think that actually gave SEBI a lot of powers. So my next question is, how does it feel like working in SEBI? As in, is it really you have to slog, or the timings are like it's a well-balanced life where you are able to work and give time to your family also. And are the weekends free or you have to work on weekends also? What kind of workload actually you have in SEBI? In the initial year specifically, if somebody joins SEBI as a grade A officer, how would be the workload?
See, it's a very interesting question. SEBI has a typical 9:30 to 5:30 work culture.
Hmm.
I'm speaking in a very general way.
Hmm.
Okay. And there is flexi hour also, 8:30 to 11. So you have to complete 8 hours work in SEBI.
Hmm.
Like suppose evening you have some work, you can come at 8:30, leave office at 4:30. Okay. Apart from that, like if there is something important in the morning, like your kids parents teacher meeting is there in the school, you can come late. You can come at 11 in the morning, but then you will have to remain till 7. So
Hmm.
somehow you have to complete 8 hours.
Hmm.
If for some reason you are unable to complete 8 hours, then there is provision. Like 2 times during the month,
Hmm.
you can take permission of your superior to come office late or leave office early.
Hmm.
So I mean, there is then there is 5 days, so many public holidays. The leave, 12 days casual leave you are having.
Hmm.
You have 30 days ordinary leave.
Hmm.
Then you have sick leave, 20 days with half pay per annum, and 10 days with full pay.
Hmm. Wow. Hmm.
And apart from that, I mean, there is a special leave provision. There is maternity leave for 6 months
Hmm.
for female employees, and
Hmm.
twice during the entire service period. And
Hmm.
something unique, you are having paternity leave also, 15
Hmm.
days.
Hmm. Wow. Hmm.
So, I mean, and that way SEBI is very liberal.
Hmm.
So there is sufficient time for your personal things, your studies, or giving time to your family. But let me tell you, at times there is pressure also.
Hmm.
Like many times there were parliamentary committees, there was Lehman Brothers failure, and those. So we have to work day and night. Many days we have to spend whole night in study. But anyway, that is seasonal. Once in a while that is happening. But in general, it's a very relaxed type of culture,
Hmm.
and there is, I mean, sufficient time for work and your home to balance your work and home life.
And
Personal life.
how is the corporate culture? I mean, is it like private sector where you call your boss by name? Though the hierarchy is maintained there also in the private sector. How is it like in SEBI? A boss is a boss or a boss is a friendly boss?
Again, that depends.
Hmm.
Like some people call by name,
Hmm.
like many of the secretaries,
Hmm.
the senior secretaries, they call their bosses by name.
Hmm.
But generally, I mean, people call if somebody senior is there, so that culture is there. They call them as sir.
So, right.
That is expected also.
That is expected also, I
That is
think.
expected also. But nobody minds if they call somebody by name, just
Hmm.
like in private sector.
Nice. Sir, now obviously I'll ask you more about the work profile in SEBI, what people get when they join. But first, I would like to start with a very basic thing. Suppose somebody gets selected in SEBI. So one has to go through a medical test
Right, right,
before you join.
right.
So is there any special medical board constituted by SEBI where you have to get yourself, assessed? Or you can go to any private hospital or hospital recognized by SEBI and get yourself assessed
No, no,
there.
there is no medical.
Hmm.
There is no medical board as such. You
Hmm.
can go to the specified hospitals,
Hmm.
get yourself checked, and submit
Hmm.
a report.
Hmm.
That's fine. And let me tell you, so far, as much as I know, nobody has been rejected on medical grounds on
Okay.
SEBI.
Okay. So it's
So there is, I mean, SEBI doctor also visits SEBI office every day.
Hmm.
We have SEBI doctor, nutritionist, psychologist. They are coming to office every day.
Hmm.
So they allow the SEBI doctor also to examine.
Hmm.
Now I don't
And
know
sir,
whether they have a specific hospital they have prescribed. They
uh,
will mention in the joining letter.
okay. And is there any issue with color blindness? Because a lot of aspirants have this issue and they come and ask us that is color blindness an issue either in a medical test or while working at SEBI? Is there any profile where a colorblind person will not be able to perform?
No, there is no issue.
No issue.
And let me tell you, some people without having eyesight, they have also been taken in a
Hmm.
special category.
Hmm.
And they have the special departments, the special computer, and other facilities provided to them. But anyway,
Hmm.
the color blindness is never an issue.
Hmm. And sir, another area of questions that people do ask is about the bond. So does SEBI has any kind of bond when you join SEBI that you have
No,
to minimum
no,
work for 3 years? No.
no, no, no.
And if somebody is joining from a public sector organization, like say I'm joining from an SBI to SEBI, SBI has a bond of 2 years, but
Yeah,
after 1 year I get selected in SEBI. Is there any provision that this bond can be transferred to SEBI?
no, there is no provision.
So you have
But
to.
there is no
Uh,
provision, but let me tell you. Again, let me repeat that SEBI is a very liberal organization.
hmm,
So depending on the merits of the case, if
hmm,
one makes a request, that may be considered, that may not be considered.
hmm.
But as a policy, there is no such rule, no such policy to take the bond.
Right. A lot of people are also asking questions on
Mhm.
YouTube, but I shall take them later. First,
Yeah.
let us try to finish the agenda. So, I've already touched upon about the kind of work environment we have, about the medical test, and about the bond. And now comes the main area, sir, that is about the salary. So, a lot of people actually, I mean, they want to work for SEBI because it offers good perks. And somehow, while looking at the perks, they forget about the quality of work or the no contribution they would be doing to the economy of India or to the regulated capital market of India. My first question is, sir, uh, I mean, after working in SEBI for so many years, what do you feel was the best part? Was it the salary or was it the work that was offered at SEBI? Obviously, we need a good balance, but if you have to choose one now, that what did I actually felt more fulfilled with? Was it salary or was it the work?
See, initially when I joined, it was definitely salary and the perquisites.
Hmm.
But subsequently, it was the work
Hmm.
that became more important for me. And, I
Okay.
mean, today, the salary part, I think the CTC will be around 34 lakh. That is
Hmm.
better than many private organizations.
Hmm. And so when you talk about CTC being 34 lakhs, 30 to 34 lakhs, uh, does it include perks also that we get to know from internet that there are
See,
petrol allowance, newspaper
yeah.
allowance? So that
See,
includes everything?
I have all the details. If we
Mhm.
have time, I can take 2-3 minutes time. I
Yes,
will
sir,
read out
please. Yes,
because
sir.
there are
Yes,
so
sir.
many facilities that is
Yes,
not
sir.
part of a gross salary and people are not aware. I mean, there are 40, 50 items altogether.
Yes, sir. Please,
If
please,
you have time,
please
two, three
tell.
minutes, just I will read out. I have in my PC.
Sure, sir. Because a
Yeah.
lot of people want to know about the
Yes,
exact
yes,
set of perks you get in SEBI. And maybe if something is technical, you can explain its meaning also.
yes. So I'm starting with the basic salary. I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Okay. It is 62,500.
Hmm.
Then we have a special pay that is 4,650 per month.
Hmm.
And that that is being revised from time to time. Upper revision is there.
Hmm.
The special allowance is 22,750 per month.
Hmm.
House allowance is 60,000 per month,
Hmm.
and that is revised. Upper revision is there after every
Hmm.
3 years.
Hmm.
Dearness allowance at the present rate is 13,250.
Hmm.
Local allowance of 4,800.
Hmm.
Then there is family allowance of 4,050.
So what is this local allowance? What does it mean actually?
Actually, just a part of your salary.
Hmm.
I don't know what is the specific meaning for that, the local allowance.
Okay, nice.
But that is a part of your salary. Like your basic DA, there is local allowance also.
Hmm.
Then there is family allowance, that is presently 4,050.
Hmm.
That increases as your basic pay increases.
Hmm.
Then there is a special compensatory allowance, 500. Grade allowance, 14,300. And that increases as per basic, 15.5% of your basic.
Hmm.
Personal fixed allowance, 5,200. Learning allowance, 3,300.
Hmm.
Briefcase allowance, 7,000 per annum.
Hmm.
Newspaper and periodicals, 2,800 per month.
Hmm.
Equipment maintenance, like
Hmm.
you have home office, computer at home, so electricity charges and all, that
Hmm.
is 1,200 per month.
Hmm.
Then there is provision for eye refraction test,
Hmm.
that is 8,250 per annum, and
Hmm.
a spouse is also eligible, so just double the amount.
Okay.
And just mind it, most of these allowances are without providing any bills or vouchers for that.
Okay. So just
Mostly
have
on
to you just
mostly
have
on
to declare.
yeah, on declaration basis.
Okay.
Then education allowance is 13,500 per month per child.
Hmm.
Okay. And maximum permissible for 2 children.
Hmm.
Then there is servant allowance of 6,500 per month. Official entertainment, 24,000 per annum. Again, I'm
Hmm.
repeating, no voucher, no bills are required for these.
Hmm.
Then for furnishing of residence, the employees get 3 lakh rupees once in every 5 years. That varies from grade to grade.
Hmm.
A grade A, they get 3 lakh.
Hmm.
A special advance of 50,000, like if some emergency is there, you are in need of fund, then
Hmm.
interest-free advance of 50,000 you get.
Hmm.
Then there is group insurance.
Hmm.
That is 12 lakh rupees
Hmm.
for yourself, your dependent family members,
Hmm.
your dependent parents,
Hmm.
and for female employees, it is their dependent in-laws also.
Hmm.
And the most interesting part, apart from this group insurance, there is a medical assistance fund
Hmm.
that you may join, that you will have to join. So
Hmm.
additional 12 lakh you will get. And this
Hmm.
is cashless.
Hmm.
Like if you are hospitalized,
Hmm.
your suppose your expenses are 10 lakh rupees,
Hmm.
then that will be covered by your insurance, group medical insurance. That is
Hmm.
cashless. No money you are required to pay.
Hmm.
Suppose your expense is 20 lakh rupees,
Hmm.
then 12 lakh will be reimbursed by the insurance company, and remaining 8 lakh you will get from the medical assistance fund.
Hmm.
I hope I'm
Nice.
clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then there is medical reimbursement, 71,600 per annum.
That is also on declaration, sir?
No, that is also in declaration. That is also
Okay.
in declaration.
Okay.
Then there is conveyance expense, 150 liters of petrol per month.
Hmm.
So whenever the petrol prices fluctuate, vary,
Hmm.
so accordingly, where allowance will vary.
Hmm.
And I think SEBI is the only organization where we used to feel happy when the petrol prices used to go up.
Nice.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. Then there is 6 monthly commodian,
Huh.
like within your department, within your division, you can go for any picnic, any outing. So for that, 8,600 per person. And your family members are also permitted for that.
Hmm.
You can conduct brainstorming program, 15,000 per annum you get for that.
Hmm.
For professional qualifications, you require from NISM, 10,000. you get per NISM exam. Then for hearing impaired people, like we're talking about color blindness, like somebody has some hearing problem, then hearing aid expenses we get 48,800 per annum. And that is for dependent children also. If anybody is having an issue, then they will also be reimbursed. Then if you're sent on tour, halting allowance is 2,500 per day you will get without production of any bills or vouchers. And then for lodging allowance, you get 3,750 per day. On transfer, actual transportation cost plus 3 months salary plus 10 days additional ordinary leave.
Oh.
Then ordinary leave 30 days. Per year, you are getting 30 days. And during a year, 30 days leave you can encash.
Okay.
Okay.
So, sir, जो ये transfer pay, what you said is that you get 3 months salary. Is it only the basic one or the whole
That
sum?
is basic plus DA.
Basic plus DA.
Basic
3
plus
months
DA.
you get. That is additional.
Yeah, that is additional. Whatever actual expenses, transportation and other you are incurring, that is apart from that.
I got it, sir.
And
That's
then
nice.
10 days additional ordinary leaves. Plus, generally, 1 month hotel accommodation is also permitted. If you are not having on, if you are not having an accommodation in that sector. But that also depends. Generally, one month hotel accommodation is permitted. Okay.
Nice, sir. Nice. So I think it's a big list. Sir, please continue. Please continue.
Okay, I think some important part is there like leave fare concession. Every 2 years, you get 1,36,000. That is very important per person. So that is not a part of your gross salary. So like if you're single, you are getting only 1,36,000 per annum once in 2 years. But suppose you have 6 members, husband, wife, 2 children, and 2 dependent parents, then it will become 1,36,000 into 6. Every 2 years, you will be getting that amount.
And sir, it has to be necessarily spent on vacation or you can get it in cash also?
And again, the most interesting part, like you have to produce only 50% of the amount, the ticket for 50% of the amount. Suppose you are traveling abroad. Okay. Then your entitlement is 1,36,000. Then you will have to produce tickets for just half the amount, like 68,000. If you produce the ticket, you can claim the entire amount. There is no need to produce the bills for the entire 1,36,000.
So for one person, if you can produce the travel tickets worth rupees 68,000, you can claim the entire amount.
No. If there are 6 persons, then it will be 68,000 into 6.
68,000.
Those many tickets you will have to produce.
But if somebody is not traveling, sir, then he or she will get zero.
Then he will not get the benefit. He will not get anything.
Okay. Okay. So
that is only for those who are availing leave fare concession.
So it's like they are asking you to go on vacation. They want you to go on vacation, otherwise they will not give you.
Yes. In a way, you're right. You're right.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
Then you have purchasing computers, 40,000 once in every 4 years. Then telephone bill reimbursement, 2,700 per month per child. Even children are entitled. There is annual health checkup that for the self and a spouse, I think 29,000 or something. I'm not very sure. That is given. So I mean, there is endlessly so many facilities like your housing loan, your vehicle loan. So
बहुत लंबी list है.
बहुत लंबी list है. So people get confused just with the basic salary or the gross salary. Apart from that, there are so many benefits. I think many regulators are not giving those benefits. What SEBI is providing.
Somebody is writing in the comment section of YouTube, sir. Oh my gosh. इतना सारा पैसा अब तो मजा आ जाएगा अगर सेबी में सिलेक्शन हो जाए.
And only if I will say just a part of that I have mentioned, not the entire list about the other facilities, the loans and other things.
So I can sense, sir, from where it is coming when you say that 34 lakh is the CTC, because there are a lot of allowances and perks they are giving you. And sir, some of the perks you mentioned that they are once in 5 years, once in 4 years. So that you will get quarterly or only after 4 years? Only after 4 years, right?
Like for purchase of computer after 4 years. When the 4 years period is over, then you can buy the new computer.
And for
But the
that
most of
also,
the,
you have to
yeah,
give the purchase invoice, or that's on declaration?
no, computer is you have to give the provide the invoice.
Okay. And similarly for furniture also.
Furniture also.
Okay.
And it's
Nice.
very convenient. For every claim, there is SEBI portal. You go there, put your claim, and it is processed very quickly.
Nice. Nice.
Within 2-3 days, the money will be transferred to your bank account. Very
Nice.
simple procedure.
Sir, I have a very important question regarding HRA. So, I've heard that SEBI also do provide accommodation if it is
Yes.
available.
Yeah.
They have accommodation in Mumbai for their employees. Obviously, it is very tough to get accommodation there. I think there are a lot of people and there is very less accommodation. But my question is that if you get an opportunity to get the accommodation, should you opt for that accommodation? Vis-a-vis, should you have your own rented flat and take HRA from SEBI? What should be the preference?
See, at one point of time, it was tough to get accommodation.
Hmm.
But now, house rent allowance has, I mean, the quantum has gone so much.
Hmm.
People generally go for private
Hmm.
accommodation.
Hmm.
Like for initially, people who are joining as grade A officer, they are bachelors.
Hmm.
So 3-4 people, 2 people,
Hmm.
they take a convenient,
Hmm.
say for 40,000, they've taken an accommodation. The rest is their
Hmm.
saving.
Hmm.
So they do not prefer to come to saving accommodation.
Hmm.
But like if your family, the safety, the security, other aspects, it's totally your choice, your personal circumstances.
Hmm.
But I will prefer, I mean, going for a house rent allowance.
House rent
Rather,
house. Hmm.
buy a flat
Hmm.
and whatever monthly installment is there,
Uh,
that you give from your house rent allowance.
hmm. Hmm.
So
So no.
there is no outflow of money. You have an accommodation also, and over a period of time, you will have your own accommodation.
Hmm. That's a smart strategy. So basically,
Yeah,
you're financing your loan through the HRA.
right.
Sir, I have one more question here because somebody sometime told me that SEBI also helps you with the house loan or the amount they give it to as a loan for buying your own house, and it is given at a very subsidized interest rate. Is it
Yes,
true, sir?
yes, it's true.
What's
The,
the
the, the
amount, sir?
present quantum I am not aware for grade A
Okay.
officer, but that is substantial amount, and
Hmm.
interest rate is also nominal. So
Hmm.
very well you can afford it.
Hmm. And sir, the starting salary is 34 lakh CTC. You told us all the
See,
perks.
this was told by SEBI chairman only in one of the press releases.
Yes. Yes.
Remember?
I think that
So,
that figure concurs with
but I feel
our.
like I told you about your LFC, leave fair concession. If
Hmm.
you consider those amounts
Hmm.
for single officer, it could be 34 lakh. If you're having 6 family members, that will become even more.
हाँ
It all
हाँ जी
depends. For
हाँ
hospitalization,
जी
okay. If
हाँ
you're nobody would like to be hospitalized,
हम्म
but somebody is just getting 12 lakh rupees, somebody is claiming 20 lakh rupees.
हम्म
So, and for hospitalization, the another best part, like group insurance is 12 lakh rupees.
हम्म
Then 1% of that amount, like you can go to the one of the best available hospitals. 1% of
हम्म
12 lakh, like per day room charges were 12,000 rupees. You can take
हम्म
that hospital.
हम्म I
You
think
got the point. You
twelve
get the
thousand
point.
is good amount.
Yeah, 12,000. You
Hmm.
can go to that hospital.
So basically, what I can conclude is that SEBI is taking care of their employees in all the ways, giving them a lot of perks and allowances. So I think somebody does not has to worry about the money part. They can concentrate on their work because you
Yes,
will be
yes,
taken care
yes.
of by SEBI. And sir, what about the increments? You are joining at a handsome package. After that, how does the increments happen? Do they happen every year or do they happen only when some,
So,
sixth
so
pay
that
commission,
is
seventh pay commission comes?
that is fixed increment.
Hmm.
That is pre-decided. For grade
Hmm.
A, this is the increment.
Hmm.
If you want, I can tell you the increment amount also. Just just a minute. See, that is 3,600 increment every year. That is fixed on basic. So
But
accordingly, your DA and other allowances will increase.
okay, everything would
That is
increase.
percentage of your basic that will increase. So basic will increase by 3,600 for 4 years. Okay. If you are continuing grade A only, you are not getting promotion as grade B.
Huh.
Then after reaching 76,900 basic, it will be, increment will become 4,050.
And do the perks also increase, sir? Uh,
Yes,
those
yes, yes, yes,
how
yes. For every,
HRA
yes,
newspaper
yes, yes,
allowance?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
Everything increases.
okay.
All
And
your
is
entitlements increase as your grade or your salary increases.
and is there any 3 yearly, 2 yearly revision, as in banks we see that no sixth pay commission, seventh pay commission, eighth pay commission. So when salary hikes are there
Generally,
for central employees, does it
no, no, it has no connection with pay commissions or central
Hmm,
government employees.
hmm,
Okay. Normally, after 4 years, it is revised.
hmm,
So for salary and these allowances are concerned, first RBI takes a view
hmm,
after every 4 years, and the same pattern, the same structure, other regulators also follow.
hmm, hmm. ठीक है. So next, I would like to move quickly on the training part. I'll keep the training part short, and I'll ask more questions on the posting and all. So my first question is that since SEBI is hiring for journal stream and they hire a lot of people who do not have any commerce or finance or economics background, so do they train people during training end to end, or the training is just like kind of a trailer to know what SEBI is all about and what function it has and some basic knowledge, and the actual training happens on the job?
See, first, I suppose now we have the National Institute of Securities.
Hmm.
So after joining, the
Hmm.
the aspirants, the candidates are sent to NISM. There
Hmm.
they have the classroom training on all the subjects. The concerned experts are called, they train them. HR team will also be there. They will tell them about the HR aspects. But truly speaking, the actual training will be on the job. Till that time, we don't know what department you are going to get. And the responsibilities and assignments given for a particular department is very specific. Like the responsibilities in investigation department or surveillance department is totally different from the registration department or the policy or regulation department. So, so on the job training you will get after joining.
Hmm. Nice. And whatever training happens in NISM,
NISM.
Haji, is there any specific curriculum that is it only a technical training or is it a behavioral training or a combination of both?
It is a combination of all.
It's
Combination of all. And let me
and
tell you that apart from that, I mean, you will get several opportunities.
hmm,
Every month, every 3 months, you are sent for some training.
hmm,
Many times you are sent abroad also for training. Might be
hmm,
at grade A level, the frequency will be less.
hmm,
But the frequent continuous training, continuous training.
hmm. And sir, in NISM, when your initial trainings happen, who are the faculty members? Are they from NISM only, or do SEBI executives or SEBI officers also come and guide the budding
See, we have
officers?
NISM permanent faculties
Hmm,
on the specific work, the concerned experts from SEBI,
hmm,
they are called, they take lectures,
hmm,
and some industry experts are also called to train them.
hmm, hmm,
It depends on availability. So it's a mix of all your
hmm.
own faculty, SEBI executives, and outside experts.
And at the end of the training, is there any evaluation that you will rank the
Yes,
students that he's
yes,
the first one, he's the
yes,
second one?
yes, evaluation is there. I don't know
Okay,
whether they disclose it or not. Only that
okay,
is for the HR purpose. Okay, who
okay.
is first, who is second. But
Uh,
I mean, nobody has been rejected after the training or like he
hmm,
has not successfully completed the training. It has
hmm,
never happened so far, as much
hmm.
as I know.
And does the marks in training impact what kind of work or department you are getting in your first posting to SEBI?
No, no.
No.
It
Hmm,
all depends on your qualifications, your previous experience and exposure.
hmm,
And many a times,
hmm,
like if people, not for the first posting, but for the subsequent postings,
hmm,
you can make request.
hmm,
If again, I will repeat that SEBI is very liberal.
hmm,
Generally, they consider.
hmm. Now, since we discussed about posting, now coming on to the posting, sir. Uh, Now there are two types of posting: posting in the departments and posting city-wise. City-wise, I think Mumbai is the only location where SEBI Grade A officers are being posted after they're joining, right? Because maximum strength is in Mumbai only.
No, there is no hard and fast rule.
Hmm.
See, some time back, SEBI had presence in almost all the main cities on the state capitals.
Hmm.
Presently, they are having one head office in Mumbai and
Hmm.
four regional offices.
Hmm.
Rather, two offices in Mumbai,
Hmm.
just adjacent to each other.
Hmm.
Beautiful offices. Okay.
Hmm.
And four regional offices. Northern regional office at Delhi,
Hmm.
southern at Chennai, western at Ahmedabad, and eastern at Kolkata. And now we are left with only one local office, I suppose, that is Indore. Due to administrative reasons, other offices were closed. But I'm told that the new chairman, again, he has come up with the idea of opening of new offices, and the process
Hmm.
has started.
Hmm.
So soon we'll have offices in all the major cities. Again, we'll have,
Hmm.
very soon we'll have.
Sir,
So, I mean, there is no hard and fast rule. People may be posted depending on the requirement, anywhere they can be posted.
hmm.
Generally, they are posted in head office initially at
Hmm.
Mumbai,
Hmm.
but depending on the need, they may be transferred to regional offices or local offices also.
Hmm.
That depends.
And sir, since a lot of offices are being reopened, can it lead to more recruitment or more frequent recruitment from SEBI in the upcoming years? Just a guess, because I think they would need more manpower now.
Definitely, yes.
Hmm.
Plus, your promotional avenues will increase,
Hmm.
enhance.
Hmm.
Once we're having more offices,
Hmm.
so more division chiefs will be required to head those offices. And
Hmm.
according to serial levels, PC officers will be required for those offices.
Hmm.
So those who are joining now, so I
Hmm.
mean, for them, there'll be more avenues.
Hmm. And intercity transfer,
Mhm.
is there any specific policy which is very clear on paper that, okay, you are in Mumbai right now, and after 5 years you might be transferred, or 3 years you might be transferred? Is there any very clear
No,
policy?
no,
No.
no, there is no policy,
So right now
no
it's based
policy.
on totally on the needs and
Yeah,
requirement of
it's a
SEBI.
totally need and the requirement. And many times they consider the request of the individual officers also.
Hmm. Hmm.
Generally, they accommodate. They accommodate if this type of request is there.
And sir, any chance to serve abroad in SEBI? Uh,
Yes, SEBI sent on deputation also to various organizations.
sir, like for example, you told me one is like no, you were sent to UAE. So
So
the
many people have gone to foreign regulatory bodies.
hmm.
There are frequently ISCO meetings. Then I've forgotten the names. Uh, in Paris, we have. I've forgotten the name. What is the name of that institution? So many people have gone on deputation there,
Hmm.
and we have got very good allowance for
Hmm.
foreign training, foreign seminars if you're going to
Hmm.
attend.
Hmm.
Again, I think for grade A, it is $450 per day or something like that. I'm again not very sure on this.
Hmm.
Okay. And there is no need to produce any bill or voucher.
And so
Just
normally, at what stage does one gets this opportunity to have deputations to foreign regulatory bodies? After how many years of
see,
experience?
many a times
Hmm.
people apply on their own,
Hmm.
even if there is no vacancy. You
Hmm.
have come across some vacancy somewhere on internet or newspaper that other regulatory body is needing. Then uh, people apply, take permission from SEBI that I want to apply to such and such place. Generally, permission is granted. Permission is granted. You apply, if you're selected, then you can ask for deputation.
Hmm.
Like, see, I told you I went on two deputations.
Hmm.
First to Securities and Commodities Authority,
Hmm.
UAE, that was on deputation.
Hmm.
Then I was selected by PFRDA, there also I went on deputation.
Hmm.
But you will
Hmm.
continue as SEBI employee.
Hmm. And is there any, I mean, restriction on tenure of deputation that you can have in one deputation, like 2 years, 3 years, or it can be like 5 years also?
Generally, it is 3 years, but that is
Hmm.
extendable.
That is extendable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Generally, it is for 3 years, but
Hmm.
after completion of 3 years, you may request for extending it, and permission is granted.
Hmm. And
Different, I may tell you, apart from going abroad, within India also, the different government institutions, other regulators like IRDI and all, people
Hmm.
go on deputation.
Hmm. And sir, in terms of learning, if somebody may ask you, sir, if I'm getting the opportunity, I'm from Delhi, I can have posting in Delhi also,
Mhm.
but I have option of Mumbai also. In terms of learning, where would you suggest one should opt for at an initial
See,
stage, at an initial stage of
initial
his career?
stage, I will always prefer Mumbai. Mumbai is a financial
Hmm.
center, financial hub.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
exposure that you are getting at Mumbai, more particularly in the head office, the type of interaction you are having with the intermediaries,
Hmm. Hmm.
that is not very common in Delhi.
Hmm.
So I will always suggest during the initial days, Mumbai posting is should be preferred.
Hmm. Nice. And sir, about departments, I mean, normally people do ask what is the best department to work in SEBI? Is there any answer for it, or it's like all children are equal?
See, there is nothing like best department, good department, or bad department.
Hmm.
Each department has its own importance.
Hmm.
Regulator has three basic roles.
Hmm.
You get it from, you derive your powers from the Act of Parliament. Like
Hmm.
SEBI is getting from SEBI Act and Depository Act, its
Hmm.
powers.
Hmm.
So under the power to bring the entities into its regulatory framework, first, it frames rules and regulation. So there is a department for framing rules and regulation. That again depend on your choice, whether that is a policy department, rules, regulation. The second part is the people who comply with the rules, regulations, they are eligible, they come forward, they come for registration. Okay. Then you grant them registration. So there is a registration department. Then after registration, whether they are complying with the regulations, they are not doing any unfair practice. For that, there is a supervision department. Now, like there is inspection department, inquiry department, there is investigation department, there is prosecution department. So, I mean, so it's all depends on. I will not say that no work is less. Nothing is like some people find that registration is monotonous, but that is also very important.
Hmm.
Some people will feel that investigation is very tough, that
Hmm.
requires a lot of knowledge, or the surveillance, market
Hmm.
surveillance,
Hmm.
where in a nanosecond, millions of transactions take place. You have to
Hmm.
monitor that. Market alerts are generated. So,
Hmm.
from learning point of view, these are good departments.
Hmm.
But like, I mean, for a mutual fund, your alternative investment fund, venture funds, I mean, all department for a foreign portfolio investment, FPI, I will not say anything is bad. Some people do not like the general services department.
Hmm. And what does
But,
it
but
do?
the general services like your accounts, your office maintenance, things
Hmm.
like that. But some are chartered accountant, cost accountant. They prefer those departments.
Hmm. Hmm. And uh, what about, sir, interdepartmental transfers? So
Mhm.
suppose I'm working in one department. Is there any policy that after so many years I would be transferred to
Yes,
some other department?
the policy is 3 years.
3 years. And
Yeah, but
once,
again that depends. Before 3 years also you can transfer, or like might be after 5 or 6 years. Or it all depends on the requirement. Your but the general policy is after 3 years.
and the transfer is done by taking you into confidence by asking your preferences, or it is like told to everyone based upon needs and the requirements.
Generally, no, you are not taken into confidence.
Hmm. Hmm.
That the HR decides in consultation with the higher management.
Hmm. But is there any provision if somebody wants a department of his or her choice? Say
Yes,
I'm
yes,
a.
yes, yes, yes. Anytime he can make his request.
Hmm.
He can make his request. And if there are genuine reasons, it is
Hmm.
considered. Or
ठीक
suppose
है.
he is more suitable for that department,
Hmm.
people consider.
Nice. So further, I would like to discuss about, I mean, some other things which people are curious about as everybody wants to grow in life as apart from now working in an organization. So what about a sabbatical for study leave, sir?
See, study leave permission is there,
Hmm.
but for that, I think some bond is required.
Hmm.
It's a 1 lakh rupee or something, or whatever expenses. If
Hmm.
SEBI has paid for it, that you'll have to reimburse.
Hmm.
Sabbatical, uh, again, I'm not very sure whether it has been implemented or not, but I know some people have gone on that. When
Hmm.
I was there, this proposal was put.
Hmm.
So I'm not sure whether it has been approved or not approved. But I
Hmm.
know people have gone on sabbatical. They've availed sabbatical.
Hmm. And are there any scholarship schemes also where, say, if you get selected in some top university, your study gets funded by SEBI and you come back and serve in
No,
SEBI?
no, no,
No such
no,
scheme.
no.
Okay.
But
And
again, I'm
apart,
telling
hmm,
again, I'm telling that depends.
hmm,
You can always put a request. So
hmm,
depending on the merits of the case, can be
hmm,
considered also. But there
hmm,
is no policy as such for
hmm,
providing a scholarship.
hmm. And sir, any such incident which you still remember? I mean, if there is one incident which you still remember from your tenure at CB, that something interesting happened, something shocking happened, something happened, no, that was like, "Ke, ye kya ho gaya?" And you all guys then got your task together and resolved it.
See, there are several such instances,
हाँ जी.
and I will prefer not to comment on that
Okay. Thank
because
you, sir.
others are also involved in that.
हाँ जी,
So
sure,
their
sure.
privacy and those are very sensitive matters.
That's fine, sir. That's totally fine. And sir,
And just I would like to add one thing in whatever discussions we had, that life is not always very relaxed.
uh,
As I told you that at times there is, when there is pressure, you'll have to sit late,
mm,
you have to work on Saturdays, Sundays, you have to
mm,
sit for the whole night. But that is
mm,
a rare phenomenon. Always it is
mm,
not happening. But
mm,
always you are in public view. Just
mm,
remember, being a
mm,
SEBI employee, you are always watched. Where are you having a coffee outside, where you're traveling. So people used to say that if somebody in SEBI sneezes, that becomes a news. So one should be very careful.
mm,
You are watched by all, the CBI, the ED, the market intermediaries,
mm,
and
mm.
everybody is watching you. So one should be very careful.
And sir, what about the fun element at SEBI? I mean, you told me that there is some 6 monthly activities that are planned, and I think you guys go outside. But what
See,
about
see,
fun on a weekly basis or a monthly
it's
basis?
so many things, several
Hmm.
things. First, there is a sports committee. So regularly they are having cricket tournament, badminton tournament. Then
Hmm.
they are going for cycling, then
Hmm.
marathon.
Hmm.
Daily they are having yoga sessions, then
Hmm.
fitness sessions. There is gym facility in SEBI.
Hmm.
Gym is provided. I mean, whereas just to name the activity, everything is there. And every day some activity is going on. Table tennis tournament, chess tournament, and people actively participate and they enjoy.
Hmm. And sir, do they have internal parties also? Uh,
Yes, yes, yes,
okay.
yes, yes,
And
yes.
are they or a
See, there is SEBI sponsored parties
okay,
regularly. Okay.
okay.
Then there are internal parties, the division wise, the department wise,
Hmm.
like birthday is there, some celebration is there, somebody has achieved something.
Hmm.
So that way, life is very, what to say, easy going life there. Every day you are having some
Sir,
party. Let,
so I'll take few questions from the audience
yeah, sure,
also.
sure, sure.
This is also a very common question, sir, being asked by Shubham Patel. Are CB officers allowed to invest in shares and mutual funds? And being a CB officer, are you allowed to run a YouTube channel of your own to make educational or informative videos?
First thing is you are not allowed to invest in shares.
Hmm.
But in mutual fund schemes, you can invest. There
Hmm.
is no restriction.
Hmm.
And for YouTube channel, if you're providing some sort of advice to the investors, that is not permissible. That
Hmm.
is purely for your educational, that is subject for physics, chemistry, MBA, something you're doing, that is fine.
Maybe I'm
But
I'm 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 showing my cooking skills. That's
no,
okay.
that's fine. You can do that. You can do that.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
not for investment purpose, not for share, not for capital market, not
Hmm.
anything related to SIP. That is not
Hmm.
permissible.
Hmm. So another question is, a lot of engineers or non-finance, non-commerce people get selected in SEBI.
Mhm.
So are they able to fully compete with people from CA background or commerce background, and do they get equal opportunities in terms of growth at
Yes,
SEBI?
yes. Opportunity is equal.
Hmm.
And many times we have seen that they perform better than other commerce or CA people.
Hmm.
See, I
Hmm.
give the example of UPSC. When
Hmm.
you qualify for IAS, there are people from all disciplines. Somebody is a doctor, somebody is an engineer, somebody is simple graduate, but everybody after the training becomes an IAS. So same here, the training is very important. Whatever training is imparted to you on the job training, that is sufficient. That is sufficient enough for you to excel.
Hmm.
And generally, I've seen that people come mostly coming from IITs, IIMs. I
Hmm.
mean, having experience in totally different field, they are doing extremely well.
Hmm. Ah,
Like
right.
our earlier chairmans, like my time, Mr. Bhave was there, CB Bhave,
Hmm.
though he was IAS, but basically was electrical engineer.
Hmm. I think current chairman is also not from finance background. He's a.
Yeah, he is not from the finance background, not from the finance background.
Hmm. I think that's also with respect to the questions from the audience. Rest we have already taken care.
Okay.
I think we are just on time. It's 5:59, and we were supposed to finish this by 6. So, sir, any last advice you would like to tell the budding aspirants in terms of what they should be doing and what they should expect from SEBI?
See, it's a wonderful organization.
Hmm.
It's pay wise, facility wise, I mean, working condition wise, the opportunity to learn, the foreign exposure, the potential to grow. For everything, all aspects, I will say it's better than many other financial institutions, better than many private sector institutions. So it's anyway personal choice, whatever they prefer. But it's if get selected, it's worth joining.
Right, right.
Worth joining.
ठीक है. So thank you, sir, for taking out time. Seriously, it was very, very nice talking to you. I mean, a calm and composed personality like you. I mean, I love talking to you, and you gave a lot of insights. And I'm sure students would have a lot of their doubts resolved. And we would like to be in touch with you, future sir, for more knowledge on what are the exact work profiles in different departments and all that, because there is a lot of knowledge that we can gain from you. So thank you, sir, for coming here and taking out time from your busy schedule. Thank you once again.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I'll just
I